PTCI Channel 2 welcomes you to our coverage of Panhandle State Athletics. We are here for Game 2 of a doubleheader. Panhandle takes on Northwestern Oklahoma State out of Alva, Oklahoma. The Rangers. These two met back on March the 6th, and they split a doubleheader that day with the Aggies winning Game 1 4-2, and then dropping Game 2 to 3-1. Game 1 today went to Northwestern as they took out the Aggies 13-5. Here's the first pitch. It's inside for a ball one. On the mound for the Aggies, number 4, Blake Tucker. His second offering outside and low, so 0-2 the count. Dashel Johnson, the left fielder, number 2. He's at the plate, and there's strike number 1. So 2-1 now the count. That ball outside, now 3-1. That pitch in for strike 2, so it's a full count. Number 6, Herson Padilla. He is the catcher for Tucker. That one popped up. Shortstop Nate Kelly is there for out number 1. Around the diamond for the Aggies, getting the start in left field. It's number 16, Jacob Dean. In center field, number 23, Pierce Edwards. And in right field, number 22, Jalen Burnett. Now up for the Rangers, number 12, the second baseman, Luis Cintron. First pitch outside, ball 1. That one hit solidly, but in the air to left field, and it's caught for out number 2.
Now up to bat for the Rangers, number 7, Januel Ponce.
Now up to bat the center fielder, number 7, Januel Ponce. That first pitch in for strike 1. That one hit to left field. Dean underneath it. And 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no errors, nobody left on. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. Still no score. The leadoff for the Aggies here in the bottom half of the first inning. Number 6, the catcher, Herson Padilla. First pitch hit down the third base line for a foul ball. So count now 0-1. Padilla with a big outing in his last homestand. That pitch in for strike 2. That pitch outside. And all the way to the backstop. So 1-2 now the count to Padilla. one outside as well. So 2-2 now the count. That one hits solidly into the gap to left center. So Padilla is on, rounds at first, and he's into second, standing up. So a leadoff double for the Aggies.
Now up to bat for the Aggies, the second baseman, number 61, Juan Papi Sanchez.
Now up to bat, the second baseman, number 61, Juan Sanchez. Sanchez turns to bunt. It's bunted foul, so it will be 0-1. Sanchez faces the bunt and pulls that back. So 1-1 now the count. Trying to see if he can advance Padilla over to third. Turns that time as well, but backs out. Ball 2. And pops that one up on the bunt, but it goes foul. So now the count stands at 2-2. Sanchez is going to have to take a full. He'll have to take a full swing at this one with 2 strikes. That ball inside, so now a full count. That one fouled back. Still a full count. And we've got timeout. Sanchez back into position. That one fouled off as well as Sanchez continues to battle. That one outside. That's going to be ball 4. So first 2 batters on for the Aggies here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Now up to bat for the Aggies, the first baseman, number 20, Jared Maeda.
Now the 3-hole hitter up, the first baseman, number 20, Jared Maeda. Maeda tried to bunt that one down the third base line, but it goes foul. Maeda turns to bunt again, pulls back, Nobody at third as the third baseman had rushed in, and so the runners advance. It's a beautiful design play there by the Aggies to advance 2 runners into scoring position. So 0-2 the count to Maeda. And caught him swinging for the first out of the inning. Now up the shortstop, number 12, Nate Kelly.
Now up to bat for the Aggies, the shortstop, number 12, Nate Kelly.
Intentional walk. And Northwestern decides to intentionally walk Kelly. So that will load the base for the DH, number 44, Luis Rodriguez. So the lefty steps in with bases loaded situation, only 1 out. First pitch in for strike 1 on the outside corner. That pitch outside, 1-1 now the count to Rodriguez. That one hit solidly to right field. Able to get underneath it. That's 2 outs. A throw home. It's in. He dropped the ball. So Padilla is safe, and the Aggies lead 1-0. And they've still got runners on at second and third. So RBI sac fly for Rodriguez. It's the Aggies their first run. So now up the right fielder, number 22, Jalen Burnett. First pitch in for strike 1. That one in the dirt. Catcher able to block that to keep the runners advancing. So the count now 1-1 to Burnett. That one fouled down the third baseline. So 1-2 now the count to Burnett. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. That one popped up. First baseman comes in, makes the play. So the Aggies score run, but they strand 2. We'll head to the second inning with the Panhandle State leading Northwestern Oklahoma State 1-0. As we get ready to start the second inning, up for the Rangers, number 22, the DH, Judah Zikafus. First one fouled off. Padilla walking off a little bit as that one bounced off of his foot. Zikafus, that's a pretty unusual last name. Couldn't guess the nationality of Zikafus if you gave me 100 tries. I'm pretty sure it's not Dutch. That pitch outside for ball one, so 1-1 now the count. That one bunted towards third base. Throw across the diamond in time as Leatherwood made a great play on the ball for out number one.
Now it's a bat for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 17, Luis Mendoza.
Now up for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 17, Luis Mendoza. First offering outside, 1-0. That one hit solidly to right field. But an easy grab for Burnett, and out number two.
Now it's a bat for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 23, Stephen Deckard.
So that will bring up the third baseman, number 23, Stephen Deckard. First pitch is low, ball one. That one's in the inside corner for strike one. 1-1 now the count to Deckard. That one's right over the middle of the plate for strike two. 1-2 the count, nobody on. Tucker hasn't allowed a base runner here yet. Retired the first 5 he's seen. Looking to retire number 6. That pitch outside. That one got away from him. 2-2 now the count. As the wind begins to gust again. We've had steady winds at about 20, 25 miles an hour. They've been gusting quite a bit. Swing and a miss. Can't control the ball. Padilla can't make the throw, so he is safe at first. So the first base runner is on for the Rangers. Now up to bat, the catcher, number 9, Brendan
Now
Cates.
Up to bat for the Rangers, number 9, the catcher, Brendan Cates.
That one fouled down the third base line. Tucker checks the run at first. That one hit to left field and caught for out number 3 by Jacob Dean. So the Rangers strand 1 and the Aggies hold them scoreless. We head to the bottom of the second inning. It's Panhandle State 1, Northwestern 0. We will begin the bottom of this second inning. The third baseman, Casey Leatherwood, number 29, will lead off for the Aggies. That pitch inside. Leatherwood looked like he a little frustrated with himself. He looked like he knew he had an opportunity to be on if he'd have just turned there. That one hit solidly though. Shortstop can't get to it, in the gap for a base hit. So for the second straight inning, the Aggies with a leadoff hit.
Now up to bat for the Aggies.
Now up the left fielder, number 16, Jacob Dean. First pitch outside for ball 1. And a swing and a miss for strike one to Dean. 1-1 now the count. That one in the dirt. So 2-1 now the count to Dean. Throw to first back in time. That pitch outside. 3-1 now the count. And he walked him. So just like inning number one, a leadoff hit followed up with a walk. It's 2 on. Now the center fielder number 23, Pierce Edwards, up to bat. The throw back to second. And Leatherwood back easily in time. That one low. Runners take off. Ball gets through, and that's going to score Leatherwood. And the Aggies now lead 2-0. So a steal for Leatherwood and then advanced on the pass ball. Dean advances to second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning, 2-0. That's going to be ball 2, so 2-0 now the count to Edwards. That one smacked to right field deep. And it is out of here. So out of the 9-hole, the Aggies get a 2-run homer from Pierce Edwards from the 9-hole position. And now lead 4-0.
The catcher, number 6, Herson Padilla.
So back to the top of the lineup for the Aggies is the catcher Herson Padilla back up. Of course, Padilla started this one off with a double and later scored as well. And we've already got some conversation on the mound. And a pitching change for Northwestern already. So we'll take a little break here. It's nobody out in the bottom half of the second inning. It's Panhandle State leading Northwestern 4-0. So Herson Padilla back in the batter's box. Base is just cleared by Pierce Edwards with a 2-run dinger over the right field fence. Padilla slaps one down the third base line. Throw across is in time is a great play made right there on the third base line for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 61, Juan Papi Sanchez.
So that will bring up number 61, Juan Sanchez, the second baseman. Sanchez walked in his first at bat. That one hit right to third base, bobbled. Throw across the diamond is in time, though, for out number 2. So a pair of 5-3 putouts. Brings up number 20, Jared Maeda.
Number 20, Jared Maeda.
First pitch to Maeda. Catches the black on the outside. Or at least that's what we'll say. That looked like that one was well outside. Maeda hits it towards third base. Throw across is in time, so all 3 outs come from the third baseman. Aggies put 3 on the board and head to the 3rd inning with a 4-0 lead over Northwestern State. As we start off this 3rd inning, it's the right fielder, number 6, Nathan Kane, up for the Rangers. That one over Kane's head for ball 1. That went in for strike 1, so 1-1 now the count. Bunt down the third base line, grab, throw over. It is in time as Casey Leatherwood with another great play from third base.
Now up to bat for the Rangers, the shortstop, number 25, TJ Kastner.
So the shortstop now, number 25, TJ Kastner, up for the Rangers. That one outside. So 1-0 the count. That one in the dirt, so 2-0 the count now. That one in for strike 1. That one swung on for strike 2. That one dribbled out. Leatherwood with another great play as he raced into the infield and made the hard throw to first for out number 2. So 5-3 has become the play as the last 5 batters have been 5-3 putouts. So back to the top of the lineup. Dashiell Johnson, the left fielder for the Rangers, up. He went on that one, so they'll call that strike 1. He popped up to short in his first at bat. That one hit towards short. There's the grab. The throw over to first is in time from Kelly, and that's out number 3. So Buckner is not allowed a base runner, or not allowed a hit through 3 innings. And we'll head to the bottom half of the inning. It's Rangers 0, Aggies 4.
Now up to bat for the Aggies.
And leading off for the Aggies here in the bottom half of the third inning, it's the shortstop, number 12, Nate Kelly. Kelly walked in his first at bat, was stranded. First pitch is in for strike one. That one popped up to left center. Center fielder makes the grab for out number one.
Now up to bat for the Aggies, the DH number 44, Luis Bombi Rodriguez.
So the DH number 44, Luis Rodriguez, will step into the lefty's box. Hit a RBI sac fly back in the first inning. First pitch is fouled back for strike one. That one hit. Shortstop able to get over there. There's the throw across in time for out number two. So the right fielder, Jalen Burnett, now up.
Jalen Burnett.
Burnett, his first at bat, he was popped up in the infield. First baseman made the play. That one hit over the middle of the infield. Throw to first is on time, and that is out number three. So we'll head to the fourth inning. It's Panhandle State 4, Northwestern State 0. So as we start the fourth inning, for the Rangers will be the second baseman, number 12, Luis Cintron. Cintron with a fly out to left field in his first at bat. First pitch is ball one. That's going to be ball two. And that'll be a 3-0 count. And that went in for strike one. Cintron is actually, with each pitch, not even been in position to swing anyway. And he'll give him his base on that one. So a leadoff walk to start the fourth inning. Now up the center fielder, number 7, Januel Ponce. Ponce with a fly out to left in his first at bat. First pitch in for strike one. That one foul tipped off. So 0-2 now the count to Ponce. That one fouled back. And And out of play. We'll stay 0-2. Nobody out. Cintron on first base. That one hit into the gap in right center. Runners to second and third. And coming up, the DH, number 22, Judah Zikafus.
Now up to bat for the Rangers, the DH, number 22, Judah Zikafus.
And they'll intentionally walk
Now up to
Zikafus.
bat for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 17.
So that will bring up number 17, Luis Mendoza, with the bases loaded.
That one hit high, left field, catch is made, and that will score one for the Rangers. So they're on the board. The Aggies still leading 4-1.
Now up to bat, the
So
third baseman,
one
number
out.
23, Stephen Decker.
Here in the top of the fourth inning, Stephen Decker, the third baseman, now coming up. That one fouled back by Deckard. So 0-1 the count. Deckard was the first base runner for the Rangers back in the second inning. He struck out, but that was the one Padilla dropped and then had trouble gathering in. Couldn't make the throw to first on time. So Deckard was safe at first. That one hit towards third base. Turn towards first, the double play. He got it. And so the Rangers, with two runners on, Aggies get out of that with a double play ball as Leatherwood with a 5-4-3 double play to get out of the inning. It's 4-1. So the Aggies are up here in the bottom of the fourth inning. He'll be leading off the third baseman, number 29, Casey Leatherwood. Leatherwood singled and scored back in the second inning. He was first at bat. First pitch is low, ball one. That one low as well. Leatherwood with some great fielding. Had a couple innings here in a row where he's made several beyond just routine plays. That one fouled straight back. So the count now 2-1. That one fouled back and out of play as well. So 2-2 now the count.
steps out as there was timeout called. Back in quickly. Here's the wind up, the pitch. It's inside, and it's a full count to Leatherwood. That one hits solid, but right to the shortstop. The throw across is in time for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Now up
the left fielder, number 16, Jacob Dean.
Jacob Dean.
First pitch in for strike 1 to Dean. Dean with a walk, scored a run in the 2nd inning. That one low and outside. So 1-1 now the count. So 2-1 now the count. That one fouled up. Off to the right, first baseman trying to get over there, but the wind carried that one out of play. So 2-2 now the count to Dean. Didn't have the wind. The first baseman might have been able to make a play on that one. The wind just carried that one out. Of course, how many days out of the year here in Goodwell do you have those kind of days? So most of the time that's going to carry out anyway. Here's the pitch. That one inside, so another full count. Just one out here. The bottom half of the 4th inning. And he walked him. So 2 at-bats for Dean, and he's got a pair of walks.
Now up to bat for the Aggies.
So now up the center fielder, number 23, Pierce Edwards. Of course, Edwards in his first at-bat with a 2-run dinger over the right field fence. That one hits solid, past the second baseman's glove. There's the throw in, over to third, not in time. So a double for Edwards. So out of the 9-hole, he's got 2 at-bats. He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBI, a double, and a home run. So you can't ask for better production. Can't ask for better production out of your 9-hole hitter than that. So back to the top of the lineup, the catcher, Herson Padilla, now up to bat. Aggies trying to at least get one back that they lost in the top half of the inning. Then they'll see if they can add on to it. Just 1 out here, 2 in scoring position. And they've decided to intentionally walk Padilla to load the bases up. That will bring up the second baseman, number 61, Juan Sanchez.
So already 3 intentional walks between the two teams today. We may already see the 3rd pitching change for the Rangers, or 3rd pitcher of the game for the Rangers. So here in the bottom of the 4th inning, we have another pitching change for the Rangers. They're already on their 3rd pitcher.
Now up to bat for the Aggies.
It's the right-hander.
Number 61, Juan Papi Sanchez.
Number 37, Bryson Roble. Also a pinch runner, number 32, Bradley Ruiz. In for the catcher. That one gets away loose. Throw home is not in time. And the run scores for the Aggies. So 5-1 as Dean crossed the plate on the steal. Actually on the wild pitch, I should say. So Sanchez back in the box. 1-0 the count. And with that one, it's now 2-0 to Sanchez.
Yeah, they had someone courtesy run for their pitcher every time. First game. Because they're not.
That one hit to left field. And there's an out. The Aggies score one more. As Edwards gets in from 3rd base, that's his 2nd run scored of the game.
Now up to bat for the Aggies. The first
Sac
baseman,
fly
number 20,
for Sanchez.
Maela.
So 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. The first baseman, the 2 outs, I should say. Sorry about that. Jared Maeda up to bat. At first pitch, high, ball 1. Maeda 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Aggies with 1 on 2nd base. That one fisted to center field for out number 3. The Aggies get 2 in the bottom half of the 4th and now lead 6-1 over Northwestern State.
Now up to bat for the Rangers, the catcher, number 9, Brandon Crates.
So now up to lead off this 5th inning, Brendan Cates. He's the catcher for the Rangers. Fouls off the first offering. And he's hit by the 2nd pitch, so Cates is on. Now up the right fielder, Nathan Kane.
Now up to bat for the Rangers, number 6, the right fielder, Nathan Kane.
Greg Carrington will courtesy run for Cates, who is the catcher.
The longest song in existence. It's like 9 minutes long. That's the old version of that song.
That pitch in for strike 1. That one fouled off, so 0-2 now the count to Kane. Rangers come into this game. They're 17-21. Aggies come in with an 18-26 record. That pitch in for a called strike 3. So Tucker with his first strikeout of the game.
Now to bat for the Rangers, the shortstop, number 25, TJ.
Shortstop
Kastner.
number 25, TJ Kastner up now. Of course, Deckard did strike out. Tucker struck out Deckard back in the second inning, but he reached on the error as Padilla dropped the third called strike and couldn't gather it in time to get it to first. Throw to first, not in time. So one out here in the top of the fifth. That one in for a strike. That one outside. So 1-1 now the count to Kastner. Throw to first. He's back in time. A swing and a miss. That makes the count 1-2. And that makes the count 2-2. And fouled off again. That one fouled up. Sanchez under it, makes the play. And that's out number 2 here in the top of the fifth.
Now up to bat the left fielder, number 2, Deshaun Johnson.
Deshaun Johnson up to bat now, the left fielder. He's 0 for 2 today. The pop up to short, and then grounded to short as well. That one hit to left field. And the catch is made by Dean for out number 3. We head to bottom of the fifth. It's Northwestern Oklahoma State 1, Panhandle State 6.
Now up to bat for the Aggies.
Leading off for the Aggies here in the bottom half of the fifth inning, it's number 12, Nate Kelly. Kelly 0 for 1 today with an intentional walk. First pitch in, ball 1. That one inside, so 2-0 now the count to Kelly. Ball hitting the gap to left field, so leadoff man is on for the Aggies.
Now up to bat for the Aggies, the DH, number 44, Luis Bombi Rodriguez.
That will bring up the DH, number 44, Luis Rodriguez. Rodriguez 0 for 2 today, but has a sac fly RBI. That one hit, that's a base hit to center field. That's going to advance runner to third as well. And got him out, trying to stretch it into a double. And Aggie coaches third base coach wants to talk about this. And either way, Rodriguez is going to be out.
Now up to bat for the Aggies, number 2, Jalen Burnett.
So the right fielder, number 2, Jalen Burnett, up now. Burnett 0 for 2 today. Hasn't got the ball out of the infield with either at bat either. Pitcher steps off the rubber. Kelly had him a little nervous from third. That pitch in, ball 1. That one smacked into the gap. Actually, that one was caught, but Kelly tags up and is able to score. And the Aggies now lead 7-1.
Number 29, Casey Leatherwood.
So now up the third baseman, number 29, Casey Leatherwood, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Leatherwood is hit. Leatherwood tossed his helmet. I think he's probably going to need that. He's going to take his base. Make sure, umpire wants to make sure Leatherwood is okay. So the left fielder, number 16, Jacob Dean, will be up to bat.
Number 16, J.D. Now running for your Aggies, number 32.
And they will give Leatherwood a
Ruiz.
pinch runner. Bradley Ruiz will run in his place. And the Rangers pitching coach wants to talk it over. We've got 2 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's Aggies 7, Rangers 1.
Now in the pitch for the Rangers, number 19, Nick McKinney.
Out of the timeout, another pitching change for the Rangers.
It was already on the laptop. I didn't know. Yeah.
Is Justin dead?
I
Here's the throw to second. On time for out number 3. And we'll head to the 6th inning. It's Panhandle State 7, Northwestern Oklahoma State 1. So to lead off for the Rangers here as we start the 6th inning, it will be the second baseman, number 12, Luis Cintron. Aggies with a new pitcher. Number 31, Colby Fuller in on the mound now. His first offering, a strike on the outside edge. Cintron 0 for 1 today with a walk. He did score the only run the Rangers got when he did reach. So 1-1 now the count. That one hit solidly up. Kelly makes the throw, though, over to first in time for out number 1.
Now up to bat for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 7, Johnwell Ponce.
So the center fielder, Johnwell Ponce, up to bat now for the Rangers. At first pitch, in for strike 1. Ponce 1 for 2 today. His last at bat, he doubled all the way to the fence. That went in for strike 2. And got him swinging for out number 2. Padilla dropped it, but was able to tag him out as Ponce
Now up to bat for the Rangers.
didn't offer a ton of resistance there. Now up to DH number 22, Judah Zekafus.
He yelled at us and yelled at us and like said thank you, come down there.
And they'll say Zekafus went around on that one, so strike 1.
Let's not pronounce it right ever. He's like, like yelled it. He's from Indiana? IND is Indiana, right? India?
Tried to catch the corner on that one, couldn't get the call. So now it's 2-1 to Zekafus. That one outside, 3-1. Fuller just a freshman. That one hit to right field. Burnett there for the easy grab. So Fuller comes in and retires them 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's Panhandle State 7, Northwestern State 1. So leading off for the Aggies here in the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the left fielder, number 16, Jake Dean. Dean with a strike 1 swinging. Dean has scored in both of his at-bats, 2 walks. That one swung on, got out way out in front of that one to the left field side. Hit the bullpen out there. So 0-2 now the count. That one hit in the gap, just past the shortstop's glove. So Dean is on.
Now
Once
up to
again, the
bat for
Aggies
your
have the
Aggies.
leadoff hitter on.
Number 23, the center fielder, Pierce Edwards.
So Pierce Edwards up now. Of course, Edwards has had a great game, 2 for 2
2 RBI home run, and also a double. Throw over to first. He's back in time. And pitch high. 1-0 the count. He checks the runner at first. Here's the throw. Hit high down the left field side into foul territory. And out of play. So 1-2 now the count to Edwards. Make that 1-1. That one popped up. Third baseman will try to get to it. Can't, as it gets out of reach as well. So 1-2 the count. Throw to first. Dean back in time. Does have to hit the deck this time. That one hit towards the first base line. Pitcher makes the toss to first in time for the out. It does advance Dean to second. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Back to the top of the lineup.
Now up to bat for the Aggies, the catcher.
That will bring up the catcher, number 6, Gerson Padilla. Padilla 1 of 2 with a walk today. Also scored a run back in the first inning to get the Aggies on the scoreboard. First offering is inside. And pitch high, so 2-0 now the count to Padilla. One on, 1 out. That pitch outside. So 3-0 now the count. There's this doubleheader with the Rangers, just a both games 7-inning affairs. That went outside, and he walked him on 4 pitches. So Padilla with his second walk of the game. And the Rangers want to talk it over. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning. It's Panhandle State 7, Northwestern 1. So after the pitching change, it will be the second baseman, number 61, Juan Sanchez, up to bat. Sanchez with a RBI sac fly in his last at bat. First pitch is a ball. He also walked back in the first inning and grounded out to third in the second.
That one fouled off, so 1-1 now the count.
I've seen him score from first on like a short single, like he's super quick.
That one low and inside, so 2-1 now the count. That one foul back, so 2-2 now the count. Brandon Nesaraya, the pitcher for the Rangers. Delivery outside, kind of a sidearm delivery. So full count now to Sanchez, 1 out. A pair of Aggies on. He fouls that one off. Nesaraya, a tall guy, about 6'4", 6'5". When that side action gets pretty wide, he'll step off the rubber. Runners will step back on the base, and everyone resets. That one hit right back to the pitcher. Throw to third in time for 1 out. Cross the mound. And he kept it. So 1 out now. Runners still on first and second. And coming up, the first baseman, number 20, Jared Maeda. Actually, that is correct. That was out number 2. As a pair of fielders' choice plays come in this inning. First pitch in for strike 1 to Maeda. That one in, they'll say that was just outside. 1-1 now the count. They'll say Maeda win on that one, so 1-2 now the count. That pitch in, runners go. He's in safely at third base. Nice base running there by Dean as he got a good jump on that one. So now 2 runners in scoring position. They'll count 1-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Aggies trying to add some insurance runs here. And a timeout. Maeda will step out of the box. Here's the wind up, the pitch, and they rung him up for out number 3. We'll head to the 7th inning. It's Panhandle State 7, Northwestern State 1. Aggies trying to finish this one off. So here in the top of the 7th inning, leading off will be the first baseman, number 17, Luis Mendoza. Mendoza gets one in the gap just past Leatherwood's glove at third base, and the leadoff man is on for the Rangers.
Now to bat for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 23, Steven Deckard.
So the third baseman, Steven Deckard, up now. Hit into a double play in his last at bat. First pitch, ball one. That one low, so 2-0 now the count. That went in for strike one. That one catches the outside corner for strike number two. Fuller's going to see if he can get Deckard to hit into another double play here. He'll step off. Doesn't make the throw to first. He'll make sure he'll get him, keep him checked. Try to keep that double play in play. And a balk.
You gonna call that now? He already is.
They're gonna
He's gonna argue that it's a late call, which it is.
talk about it. That call came quite a bit late there. So nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. Panhandle State leads Northwestern 7-1. Wouldn't you just love it if once you seen them, yeah, okay, yeah, you go back. Never happens, but never got a holding call reversed, have you?
I never saw his right foot come off the mound. So I was like, that looked like a ball to me. And I was like, oh, I said this side.
So Deckard back in the box. 2-2 the count with a runner on second. And gets him to swing at an outside pitch for strike three. So that is out number one here in the top of the 7th. Now up the catcher, Brendan Cates. Synergy. Gates 0 for 1 today, and also in his last at bat did reach on when he was hit by a pitch. We've got a timeout as he'll back out of the batter's box. Fuller checks the runner. Here's the throw. Popped up. Fuller and Padilla there to make the catch for out number 2. So one more out needed for the Aggies to pick up this win. The right fielder, number 6, Nathan Kane, now up
the
to
right
bat.
fielder, number 6, Nathan Kane.
Here's the throw back to second. Runner back on safely. Kane 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. He also grounded out to third. At pitch in for strike 1. One and one now the count. That one low and a bit outside for ball 2.
Go, 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 go.
That one in there for ball 3. So 3 and 1 now the count. Padilla will step out to discuss it with Fuller. Aggies just 1 out away from picking up the win. Fuller checks the runner. Here's the throw, and he walked him. So 2 on now for the Rangers. And now up the shortstop, TJ Kastner. Aggies want to talk this one over. 2 down here in the top of the 7th. It's Panhandle State 7, Northwestern 1.
Hey, do you know if Justine said like the other announcements? If there's anything that says like yeah, he's in away or something, if there's like an end paragraph that says anything like that, we can get it in there. Another one with like rodeo.
So Kastner up with 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the 7th. Kastner 0 for 2. That one hit towards the second baseman. The easy throw to first for out number 3. And the Aggies pick up the win to improve their record to 19 and 26 as Panhandle State defeats Northwestern State 7-1. We thank you for joining us on PTCI Channel 2 and our coverage of Aggies baseball. We hope you'll join us next time. So good day from Goodwell, Oklahoma.
Shake that.